Candy is candy, man.
That's right.
Here is a booklet. We're going to look through it. Hi, Tindall, Hutchinson. Nice to meet you. Here's the business card, Miss Marty. Here is a booklet. Go through the book, please. Hi, Tindall, Hutchinson. Nice to meet you.
Well, Mary.
Love your necklace.
Thank you.
Here's a business card, Miss Marty. Again, here's I think good at them, so I can't get them.
Thank you.
Here is a booklet. Feel free to look through it.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's okay.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm going to pass out some publications that have been out lately. So if you just want to pass them around, there's really not that many
I have not yet introduced you. I apologize about that. This is Ms. Tindall Grace Hutchinson.
Hi.
She is presenting her business, Shutter Up Photography, and she comes to us from Florence Career Center.
Hi guys, my name is Tindall Hutchinson. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Florence, South Carolina, from the Florence Career Center. And today I'm here to talk to you about my business, Shutter Up Photography. My business, Shutter Up Photography, is photography that will simply make you speechless. Hence the
As
name,
we are in
Shutter
our
Up.
10th year in business, it's
That
time
is a
for the
YouTube
first
commercial,
ever
guys. That is not part of my
BWC
presentation.
Photography. Our purpose is to help you become the leader you are meant to be. It will be held on November 3rd and 4th at the beautiful Baltimore Marriott Water. Now, before you start thinking that this will be like...
Okay, anyway, what is wrong with the photography industry, especially in South Carolina? We have absurd prices that are not suitable for students or families. You're paying $1,000 for one picture. Guys, that's ridiculous. You're either paying more and you're getting less, or you're paying little and getting even less. You're paying $20 and getting 500 images that have zero quality. And that's not really worth your money. These photographers usually have no training. They're self-acclaimed. Y'all know what I mean. The Instagram photographers that claim they're professionals, that's what I'm talking about. We have copyright violations. People download Photoshop from the internet and not paying for it. That is a huge problem in the industry. And then multitasking. You could be a great photographer but a horrible business owner, or you could be an awesome business owner or a horrible photographer. Our solution is also very simple. We're offering affordable photography solutions that are suitable to everyone. You're going to pay less and you're going to get more. Get more images and get more quality. That is super important in my business. Our mission and social impact is we're doing high quality images, but they're affordable. We're not going to make you go bankrupt for a photography session. That's just ridiculous. We aim to inspire tomorrow's female entrepreneurs through service throughout the community. I personally work with the Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina and various other events to help inspire tomorrow's entrepreneurs. That is the Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina. I recently just did a business workshop, and that's where we do like 3 to 4 business badges, and it all has business activities to it. So it really inspires these girls to get out of their comfort zones and learn more about business. This is Relay for Life. My best friend is a cancer survivor, so she really inspired me to get involved in Relay for Life. And I met so many amazing people, and I can't wait to get back next year. We support these foundations because of the values they teach today's young people, and that's very important. What we offer, very simple. 3 packages. We're going to make this super simple for you so you don't have to wonder, what are my prices going to be. We have it very clearly set out. Most people go for our package A, which is $120, and our cheapest is $105. But when I describe our unit, I'm going to go for package A. When we do events such as weddings and etc., we give you a quote. I'm not going to set a price on that because I need to personalize it towards your needs. This is my pricing guide. Right in the middle, those are my amazing parents who have supported me for 3.5 years. I've been a business owner since I was 13, and that has been a wild ride, to say the least, and make it through it. My business model, my definition of one unit today is going to be my package A, which is worth $120. My selling price, $120. My cost of variable materials is about $50. I pay myself about $60, and my variable costs are about $10, which goes to $120. Here's the fun part. I only have to sell 1 unit a month to break even, and to make a good profit, I have to at least have 2. So it's very simple. Market analysis. Guys, the photography industry is huge. It's a $68.4 billion industry. Our demographics, looking for students and families and business owners. Right now we're in Florence, Myrtle Beach, and Columbia. But guys, I'm trying to get to Charleston. It's just taking some time. I'm literally going to be here by 2018. My buying pattern, I'm focusing towards families about 4 times a year, my students 2 times a year, and my business owners as needed. And our market size is about 580, which is pretty good for photographers. My marketing and sales, also very simple. Social media plays a huge part in what I do. Teenagers, we're always on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, Twitter. We'll always have our phones in our hands. And then word of mouth, simple. They talk about how speechless our images are. We're making them speechless. Whether it's, word spreads fast in high school, as soon as someone says your name, it goes like wildfire. Same with single moms on the playground. That works too. Private recommendations also huge for us, like I gave you in your packet. These publications right here, those are some of the things we've been in lately. I'm proud to be a blooming entrepreneur in Florence County, so I got that award in January. Facebook, huge thing too. My competition, well, I have 2 people, Colin Smith and Annie Badot. She's actually in Hutchinson, not in Florence, but I still consider her a competitor. Shout-outs doing about 105 up, my highest being 120. I'm doing a post-production time of 1 to 4 days, and I've been doing this for 3.5 years. Colin Smith, guys, he's 700 plus. 700 is his lowest price. That's expensive. That makes my wallet just cringe. He has a 14-day production time, and he's been in business for 8 years, so he does have the experience. But Miss Annie over here, she is a $500 photographer who's only part-time. And, she has a 17-day post-production time, and she's only been in business 6 months. She's part-time, unlike Colin Smith, who is full-time. So I do consider Colin Smith to be a higher competitor. My competitive advantages, I have a great price. I like to think I have a pretty cheap and fair price. I do focus on students, so I'm getting more senior portraits, and I'm getting more prom. And that's something that most other photographers like to stay away from, believe it or not, even though it's a huge market that we can play in. I'm 16 years old. That's already a conversation piece. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. My business turns 4 years old on January 17, 2017. And that's huge for me. I've worked very hard to get it this far. And then my business experience, I've been doing this for 3.5 years. I love what I do, and it's my passion. It just makes me, I love waking up every day and doing it. Just my qualifications, I have 3.5 years experience. I'm pending a PPA membership, which is the Professional Photographers of America. I will be the youngest to have this membership if it goes through, and I pride myself fully on that. That's president past duty of the University of South Carolina because I do work with the University of South Carolina. They let me do all their cheer photography, which I'm very thankful for. Well, our projections are very good. Our net profit is about $2,160 for this year. As you can tell right here, in year 1, we barely hit $1,000. Last year, we finally started going a little bit above 1,000, not where we really wanted to be, but that's where we ended up. And this year, we're hitting about 2,000, and that's really good for me. I've worked really hard to get it up there, so excited about that. My startup investment is about $648. My return on sales is about 72% also. My future plans, I want to expand to the entire state of South Carolina in the next 2 years. That's a huge step, and I feel like I can do it. I think I'm ready. And plus, I graduate in 2018, so I'm going to be a senior and expanding, so yay, stress. Just to go back really fast, I want to attend the University of South Carolina, the Darla Moore School of Business. I want to be a business management major with an entrepreneurship focus. Shout out photography. Photography that will make you speechless. Thanks, guys.
Questions? About 4 minutes for questions.
Yes, sir.
Tindall, first of all, great presentation, great energy. I can tell you're very passionate. That's contagious. One thing, if you could help me understand, it seems to me that your main difference is pricing. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's the one I tend to focus a little bit more on, but there's a few minor ones as well if you're interested in hearing those.
I would, just simply because, as I'm sure any business owner can attest, it's a slippery slope when you make your main focus just being the most inexpensive.
Yes, sir.
Because there's things down the road that are, growth and whatever that will change that.
Yes, sir. I completely understand that. The reason why I focus a little bit more on price is because I feel like that's the major one. But I do agree I should have, maybe put a little bit more focus on what I do. As a student, I'm with other students constantly. I think a big market with photographers is senior portraits. That is only by itself, that's an $8 billion industry, just by itself. That's just one brand of photography that many people don't know about. So since I'm a student, I'm catering towards people who, their prom pictures, their senior announcements, their senior pictures, their graduation pictures. So, that's another thing I do. And then with lifestyle imagery, a lot of people don't do that either. I'm going to car shows. I'm going to local events. I'm doing Florence After 5, which is a huge event in Florence. It's a lifestyle event. So I label myself as a senior in a lifestyle brand of photography also. Yes.
Tindall, thank you. That was great. I like your use of props and marketing material. You really paired your talents. Great logo. You have a skill as a photographer, and so while your selling point is the price, you have a quality standard as well. And as you think about growing statewide, there's only one of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are your thoughts about expanding, and will you look to hire other photographers that fit your standard, or what were you thinking about that?
That's a great question, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's something I've been thinking a lot about lately. I've talked to my parents a lot about it. I'm actually training 2 second photographers right now. I'm preparing for the future. If something were to happen to me as a sole photographer when I go to college, let's say I go out of state, for example, and I need 2 other people to do some work for me, or if I even stay in state, and I just need other people to do the work in Florence, Bombing, Clemson, or Columbia. I think I have them, and I am going to expand my budget a little bit more and increase my prices.
Because you can be anywhere and do the work.
I want to be the next Life Touch by 2030. So.
Say again?
Do you know what Life Touch is? It's a big photography company.
You want to be the next?
I want to be the next.
Okay.
So I'm getting there slowly, but I'm getting there. Anyone else?
So if you travel out of town, do you charge time and travel expenses in addition to your?
Yes, ma'am. I just did, for example, I did prom pictures at Adelia Castle in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
I was doing a sale, and the prom pictures were about $80. That was limited everything. So I charged, it took me about $35 in gas to get there. My car usually is pretty good on gas, but I did charge a fee. Usually for Myrtle Beach, it's about $25 to $30. If it's farther away, for example, in Aiken, I might do a little bit more, but I would really have to research how long the distance is.
Going back to just the overall emphasis on, I guess putting a focus on your, added value with your company. If I was a potential customer, taking the price out of the equation, if you could tell me what would be your number one thing that you would tell me that separates you from your competition outside of price?
Customer relation, for sure.
Okay.
Customer relation, if y'all don't know, your business, you understand. Having a relationship with your customer is huge. I'm spending time with these people through social media, through FaceTime, through Skype, through text. I'm getting to know this family, if I'm using a family for example, like they're my own brothers and sisters and moms and dads. Can I finish?
Yes.
I'm learning their life, their interests, what their favorite color is, what their favorite backdrop is. I'm learning all about them, and I think that's the biggest part of what I do, because not only am I networking with so many other people, but I'm getting to know who they are as a person, and that means a lot to me. So,
Do you have testimonials to go with that
yes,
also?
That is time for questions. Thank you
Perfect.
so much.